So hello guys, and welcome back to another video in our channel. In our video today we are going to look at the Carabao semi-final second leg, and we are going all the way to Stamford Bridge, where we'll be looking at this Carabao second leg game. We'll be doing a tactical preview as well as a match preview and a lineup preview of this game, as this is one of the most important games for Chelsea so far this season. And why is this game so important? So Chelsea will be looking to host Middlesbrough at Stamford Bridge. This is going to be quite a fascinating game, an interesting game to analyze, and an interesting game to see how Chelsea can manage to get a result in this game, a result that Chelsea direly need. So what happened in the previous game? So in the previous game, Middlesbrough put up a very good performance, though in that game Chelsea lost the game 1-0, and Chelsea had some key opportunities actually to win the game, with Cole Palmer squandering close to 3 close range chances. And there are some tactical mistakes as well as lineup mistakes that Pochettino made. Now, in this game, Michael Carrick comes in with a huge advantage, though he's coming into one of the most hostile grounds in England. And this will be a very tough game for him, as he will be looking to take his team to the first League Cup final and try to continue the dream for Middlesbrough fans. On the other hand, Maurizio Pochettino, who's under close scrutiny from the Chelsea fan base, will be trying to reach his first cup final in his first season at Chelsea. And in this game, I'm going to go with a 4-2-3-1 in my lineup prediction. And I'm also going to show you the players that I prefer to start in this game. So the first player I'm going to pick is the goalkeeper, and Petrovic retains his position as the number 1 goalkeeper for this cup time. I don't know whether Sanchez is ready, but even if he's ready, Petrovic still maintains his position. He's more confident, he's more dominant in that position. I'm going to go with a centre-back pairing of Thiago Silva and Disasi. So these are two aerially dominant centre-backs. They have formed a strong chemistry together, and Thiago Silva in that backline assures and uses his experience to marshal that backline perfectly. Him together with Disasi should be able to read the game and be able to be the experienced line in Chelsea's defense line. I'm going to go with two fullbacks, two natural fullbacks. Ben Chilwell is fit and is back. I'm going to start him as a left back, and I'm going to play Malo Gusto as a right back. I'm going to go with two fullbacks who are two attacking fullbacks who are also great defensively. These are fullbacks who know when to overlap, when to underlap, and when to drop deep to help their team defend. I will not start Colwill as a left back because I don't believe he plays well. Even defensively, he's usually well exposed in these positions. I'm going to go with a double pivot, and my double pivot is going to be Enzo and Caicedo. Their main role is because Chelsea will be seeing a lot of the ball. These are two excellent passers of the ball, with Caicedo having excellent through balls, with Enzo Fernandez having excellent ball over the tops. So I want them to be the ones to pick runners and pick players in between the lines. Just ahead of them, I'm going to pick a more attack-minded player and a more creative player in Cole Palmer. Palmer in this position will be playing more of a second striker, and his ability will be to be picking positions in between the lines so he can receive the ball directly from Caicedo. I'm not going to have Conor Gallagher in this team because we are going to face a very low defensive block, and you need as many creative players on the pitch, and I don't believe Gallagher is one of them. Down the wide areas, I'm going to go with Sterling and Mykhailo Mudryk. So the role of Mykhailo Mudryk will be what we have seen him doing, that is cutting in and attempting those penetrative passes, while Sterling will be helping, playing as a second forward next to Broja, or as well as using his excellent dribbling ability to try and beat his fullback. So I will play Raheem Sterling in this game. Leading the line, I'm going to go with Armando Broja. We need a target man, we need a striker in this team. This is one of the key areas where we missed in the game away at Middlesbrough. If Broja would have been having one of those chances that Palmer had, maybe he would have scored, and that is something that he needs to do, especially in this game where Chelsea direly needs goals. So far, if you've watched this video till where we are, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more videos. And now let's bring in the tactical board and see. So Petrovic will not have a problem finding his two centre backs in Thiago Silva. Middlesbrough will not be quite aggressive since they already have a 1-0 lead and will be looking just to come and sit back and try to stop Chelsea from progressing. So this will see Chelsea's defense escape the first line and the second line of pressure quite easily, with the Middlesbrough moving into a more defensive 5-4-1 system, trying to just contain Chelsea and hit them on transition. So this is what Chelsea should do. Chelsea should ensure they have as many players in between the line, with either pushing the two midfielders in Enzo and Cole Palmer ahead, with the likes of Raheem Sterling and Mykhailo Mudryk starting wide. And this will put a lot of heavy onus on their wingers to at least try to dribble past their wing backs and ensure they generate numerical advantages and qualitative advantages for Chelsea in the attacking third, where either the attacking midfielder and the striker can have a shot on goal. Now, this can happen in both sides, but I don't believe Mykhailo Mudryk is quite so great in this kind of position, because majority of the time what we'll see with Mudryk is that he will cut in and attempt to play those through balls for runners making runs beyond the opposition defense line. So this will need players who know how to make runs, because this is the way Mudryk usually plays. He likes to cut in and try to play either 1-2 or try to make a pass. But there's a reason why in this game I asked, when I was giving my lineup prediction, is that we noticed that the back five will be able to contain Chelsea's front five. And that's why in this game I decided that we're going to deploy two aggressive fullbacks. And Enzo Fernandez will be play slightly deeper, where he can use this position to try to play penetrative passes in the wide areas, in the channels, and picking runners in space. This will mean that the wingers will start quite narrow alongside Palmer and Broja, so that they can form a quad attack in between the lines. This will now force Middlesbrough so deep, and the attacking, overlapping and underlapping fullbacks for Chelsea can be the ones to push forward and give Chelsea numerical advantages in Middlesbrough's half. This will now make Middlesbrough to be in ultra defensive mode, and this might now give space and time for the likes of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo to play this. This can be aided by forwards dropping deep, pulling defenders out of position, and fullbacks making that overlapping run. And this will be important, and Chelsea players need to attack the box with numbers, with as many as 3 or 4 players making that run in the opposition goal box, so that Chelsea can have numbers in the opposition's goal box. This is one of the things that Manchester City does, but I don't see Chelsea doing quite often. Alternatively, a winger such as Raheem Sterling can also drop deep to receive the ball and immediately attempt to play the ball to the byline for an underlapping fullback, either in Gusto, to try and create a cutback situation. And players should attack the box in numbers. Alternatively, a player like Sterling can also attempt to dribble past the opponent and generate and try to create chances. The thing that Chelsea need to do is that they need to be clinical with their chances. They need to score goals quick enough. Players such as Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo in this deep midfield position should be able to rotate and move the ball quick enough. Picking players in between the lines will be a very key strength, with players such as Palmer using the excellent reading of the game to pull defenders out of position, while the likes of Enzo and Caicedo play those balls over the top, especially for the runs of Mudryk and Raheem Sterling, who will be making those diagonal runs in the opposition's backline. And this is very crucial for Chelsea in this game. And it's something that they should anticipate to do, with their midfielders also looking And if and when they lose the ball, the counter press should be effective so that they can be able to force Middlesbrough to play the ball into the wide areas where the centre backs can win them and immediately kickstart the attack. So this is going to be a very, very important game for Chelsea, as they will be looking to try at least and win and head to their first cup final this season. This is a very important cup that the players really need, so that at least they might trust the project and build the trust of trying to win more trophies, such as maybe the Premier League or the Champions League in future. So this is a step in the right direction, where the players should be astute. The experienced players such as Chilwell, Silva, and the likes of Raheem Sterling should be ready to encourage the young players to try and go for this trophy. On the other hand, this will be a very important victory for Pochettino, and it will be also good for him to have a cup final in his first season at Chelsea, and probably or possibly a first cup at his tenure. So he really needs to up this game. We know that if he fails to win this game tonight, then the Pochettino out chant will be back, and they will create a toxic atmosphere at the bridge. And currently Chelsea need a very strong fan base to end the season strongly, or even to go into the second leg of the season quite strongly. So this will be quite an interesting game and a fascinating game, and you can drop your score predictions in the comments area below. And if you've continued to watch this video, you've continued to enjoy our content, do not forget to also give your suggestions on the videos that you would like us to continue to produce. If you've stayed with us till the end, thanks for watching.